on Twitch or is this purely TikTok or is this
It's YouTube.
or-
YouTube, yeah. Do you do this?
No.
Haha, here we go. Okay. Candor. No, I game, man.
You game?
Yeah.
What do you play?
COD. Black Ops 6.
Boring.
Do you think it's a simulation?
No.
Why? Isn't it just another game of Sims?
No. You want to know why?
Why?
Do you know what happens when you hold a mirror up to a mirror?
I do.
Yeah.
You get a perfect reflection.
Perfect reflection. Infinite. You know what a computer cannot do?
Ah, I see what you're saying. In some ways, AI can do that to a point, if it's programmed to do so.
An AI cannot be programmed to do infinite.
Well,
Do you know what happens when you have you ever screen recorded something and it screen records itself and then it starts duplicating and it loses detail? That doesn't happen in the real world. If you hold a mirror up to a mirror, it just goes on indefinitely, forever.
that's a human perception, though.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as infinite. It's a construction of human design, though.
No, it isn't.
Well, mathematically, you can go on as far as you want to. We have numbers for that.
No, don't.
Yes, we do.
No, don't.
I see. What would you like to talk about, my friend, Steve? Do you believe in God?
No.
Interesting. Why? Why not?
I believe that there is only numbers.
Okay, fair. Interesting. Okay, we can go with this. So then you believe in the physical constants, which our universe obviously is comprised of. There's 7, 6. There was one added, actually, Nobel Prize. But anyway, do you know what they are? Do you know what the physical constants that actually comprise the universe in which we exist in right now? Do you know what they are?
The atomic electromagnetic force.
The speed in which light travels through a vacuum.
Light as well, yeah.
That's one.
That isn't what I said. It's but the
No, I
atomic
helped you.
electron.
I helped you.
That's 2.
The total charge of an electron.
Yeah.
Complete mass of an electron. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Asked you.
That's all I got.
Oh, really?
Speed of light.
Electron. We already went through that.
Yeah.
What else?
That's all I got.
So you don't actually know how the universe is comprised.
I don't know the numbers of it. No.
But you're a mathematician, though. You said that it's all numbers.
Yeah.
The universe is numbers, right?
So
then you'd have to know then the numbers that comprise the physical constants that comprise the universe in which you and I are sitting here right now having this conversation, right?
What's the exact minute you were born?
The exact minute was actually 1:36.
1:36? 4:20 a.m.
Haha. Is that for your viewers?
No.
What else do you know about the universe?
Not that much.
Why?
That's the point of it. We don't know everything. We only know as much as we can.
Do you study physics at all?
I did for a little bit.
Okay.
Back in like high school, nothing professional. Just like high school
You're
stuff.
sounding a little bit fucking dumb now.
Okay. What do you study?
I know a bit of this and that.
Do you believe everything's a simulation?
In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. It depends on your philosophy, and it also depends on your theological orientation.
Yeah.
Do you believe in God or not?
No, I don't believe in God.
So, well, then it...
Why would there be a simulation?
That's a very good question. Why do we play Sims? Why do we create simulations?
Do you think we're being controlled?
Well, why do we create... I'll give you a rhetorical question. Why do we create simulations ourselves?
Entertainment.
Right. Is there a chance that we're being Rick and Morty?
Probably not.
Why?
It's very unlikely.
Because we're hubris or arrogance? Well,
Ego.
They're synonymous. They're the same thing. And you just give me another... What? It's impossible that something could be smarter than us?
No.
So then why not?
There's a lot of empty space.
Of course.
Yeah. Lots of empty
which
space.
makes it all the more.
There's so much detail. I don't believe we're in a simulation at all.
Why?
I just think it's an irrelevant thought process. Even if we are, what could we do about it?
It's relevant and irrelevant at the same time. It's paradoxical. Yeah. You're
To
right.
me, it's just another way of believing in God.
No, you're right. It's oxymoronic in the sense that even if we were in a simulation, it wouldn't actually matter because the consciousness in which we possess, but which I believe that you possess, is still valid. So even if we were in a simulation, our reality is still the same thing, is it not?
It would be, but why
Well,
would
of
it matter
course
if
it
we
is.
were?
Well, of course it is.
It's just another way of believing in God.
Which is what?
Theology.
No. Not necessarily, because then a simulation becomes what?
Irrelevant.
I disagree.
Why is it relevant?
Well, it's different than to a Christian or a Islamic or that version of God. It becomes a very different version of God. It becomes a digital version of God. If we were in a simulation.
It's still God.
True.
There's no point.
Why is there no point?
What point? Congratulations, you found out that you live on Earth. Like, what are you going to do about it? There's not really much. It's just an irrelevant.
Give me something.
It's an irrelevant.
Give me something, Steve.
Give me anything.
Big Bang. What do you think?
Yeah, big time.
Really? Shock value? Okay. What do you actually think?
The Big Bang. Yeah.
Do you think that? Do you think that we came from the point of singularity, which were so we had antimatter, we had matter, and then they came together and formed the point of singularity, like the singular most condensed atom that then expanded over time and gave us the Big Bang. What gave that? What gave that substance?
I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. All I know is that, you know how relativity, like the mass and everything, the more dense it is, the slower.
Theory of general relativity. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
how dense everything is.
I know a little bit about it. Yeah.
How dense everything is, the slower time is. So if everything was in one point in time, one particular spot, it would be very, very, very slow.
So there is no such thing as time without
And then it
heat. So the expenditure of heat and the transference of, our sun, for example, it has a nuclear fusion that it goes through multiple cycle and gives a tremendous amount of energy, which also in our solar system gives us the illusion or the fallacy of time, because without the transference of heat there is no time. Can't have time without heat. So then you travel that back. How could you possibly have time before nothing? Can't. So then it begs the question of the logos, which you go, I mean, many atheists argue the point where I'd love to hear your,
My what?
what you think.
Well, if everything was in one point in time, it'd be very fucking slow. And then it would slowly expand into what we know as everything now.
Without heat, though.
There would be heat because it's everything.
Heat is what?
Heat is heat. Do you mean light?
Yes. Which you're comprised of.
There wouldn't have been light yet.
Exactly. So if
Light is not time.
they're the same thing, my friend.
Gravity and time are the same thing.
Gravity actually is something entirely fucking different. Gravity is the pressure in which a celestial, a massive
Everything.
a massive body of. So time and space isn't like a. It's essentially like a flat curve, and sorry, a flat. Stop that.
Fabric.
Sort of, but when
Elastic fabric. It's like a trampoline.
Yes.
The heavier
Yes.
something is, the
Yes.
more it bends it and rolls things towards it. If you've got like
Bigger
a
the mass of
yeah, you could put a
the
bowling
bigger
ball
mass
in
of
a
the celestial orb. Yes, for sure. Yes, which is yes, that's exactly what happens, and that bends time and space.
yeah. What is your point? You said time and gravity are not the same thing, but you've
No,
just
they are.
well, what's the difference? You need one with the other. One causes the other.
No, one influences the other.
Same with speed, velocity. That also does it.
Of course, and that depends on the mass.
Mass, yeah, mass,
yes,
gravity.
it
They
depends
all
on the mass of the celestial fucking.
gravity influences time a bit more than light does. Light is just photons.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Light can only travel so fast.
everything can only travel so fast, and it's the
So-
speed of light.
Yes, of course. So our perception of time is warped, though.
Yeah, that's relativity. We've circled back.
We have circled back.
On the phone.
He's the
camera jockey. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you really get views on this?
Sometimes.
You wearing this like?
Oh, I've never wore this before.
How many
When?
for your channel?
For what? Total?
Your review of the Minecraft movie.
We haven't done it yet. We're doing it now.
So how many views do you have on your channel though?
Total? I don't know. Total, like what? 12,000?
Really?
Probably more than 12. You got
Really?
11K on that one.
Jamie, what's it called? What's your channel called?
It's not